Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for NASDAQ price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. This is a daily close for NASDAQ and we're gonna see of course what happened today, what it might happen next. So today in the morning we were over there and we were expecting of course to move towards the downside, and here we go. We move of course for lower to finish this wave 5, potentially 1 2 3 4 5 perfectly with the 1-to-1 fib level. Hopefully that we don't overshoot it again, and that because of course it is very critical if we move inside this blue zone one more time. Now of course we have some level to hit before we call the recession, but those are the last levels that we have. Of course we are very close to this one. Once we enter here, meaning you have the last chance exactly in this area, until of course we simply take the low and drop and hit of course this recession signal, which is of course invalidation of a big impulse toward the upside for the US market. The NASDAQ, we're looking here at a 1 2 3 and a wave 4, and we would like to see of course a continuation toward the upside. If we hit this level, as we said, meaning of course invalidation of the impulse, because it is not allowed of course for a price action in a wave 4 to interfere with the zone 1, meaning of course transferring this into 3 corrective waves and continuation toward the downside massively of course for the next blue zone as an expanding flat of course, which is between the 10k potentially between the 10k and the 8k, I would say somewhere in this area. Yep, that would be very massive. It's gonna be very massive. We already dropped so far 26% almost for the market, for the US market. If we drop further, we're talking here about over than 50 to 54% of the US market. Insane. So basically we would like to see of course continuation toward the upside, and supporting of course is this leading diagonal as 1 2 3 4 and a 5, to see of course a wave 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Other scenario of course can be an A, B and a C, which is not nice to see as well, because it might lead us back again toward the downside. So preferably that we see of course these 5 waves. For the SPX as well, we have almost the same scenario. We did not reach yet the 1-to-1 fib level. Well, it's a good signal as of strength if you did not really reach and you start to move for higher from there, but nobody knows. It might be the wave 4 and a 5, one more leg, and then moving towards the upside for the wave 3. Again, you don't want to hit this blue zone again, because it's the same scenario again for the SPX. Yeah, we dropped as well for the SPX almost 21%, and if this scenario is gonna be hit, the recession, the invalidation of a zone 1 here, our recession signal at 4,620, that would be also a massive drop as well for the SPX, meaning around the 44 to 50% can be very possible for the SPX as well. So we have to be careful. Hopefully that we of course continue with this leading diagonal, as we are still expecting of course 5 waves, and rather than finishing of course in ABC and then continuation toward the downside. Now the SPX still has more gap than NASDAQ, but NASDAQ is very critical. It is on the edge of a recession. Both of those indexes are on the edge of the recession, guys. So hopefully we see less tensions in the market and that the things start of course to recover. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.